How's it going, guys? Wonder Woman review. Got it from us. We're not the first ones to review it, definitely, but hopefully we got it out there just early enough to keep your interest. Wonder Woman is the fourth DC Extended Universe movie, and it's the first Wonder Woman movie starring or the first superhero movie starring a woman ever. So that's an interesting little tidbit.
Well, I guess you could really. It's not the first one.
First big one, though.
Yeah, because you can have Catwoman or whatever.
Yeah, Supergirl.
But yeah, there's those movies, but like the really big one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So jumping right in, what did you think?
I thought it was a pretty dang good movie. I was very happy to see a movie critically loved. In the
it's
DC universe.
Very sigh of relief there.
Yeah, I really did find myself really enjoying this movie. I'm gonna be the minority here and say it's not my favorite in the DCU so far, even though there's four.
No, I still give it to Batman vs Superman, which a lot of people say that's their least favorite, but
that's my favorite.
It's my favorite.
Easily, Suicide Squad is the worst.
Terrible.
We need to do a video of that, like a better review.
Yeah, we gave it way too much credit before.
Yeah, but anyway, that's Wonder Woman time.
That's a different movie.
What did you think of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman? Like, you've already seen her before, but how does she hold up in a home movie by herself?
First of all, I still don't know how to pronounce her last name correctly.
I say Gal Gadot. I mean Gal Gadot.
Gadot. I don't know.
I say Gadot.
Anyways, she's actually really good in this movie. I thought she did a good job. You wouldn't think, because she's a model from Israel, you wouldn't think she'd be a good actress, but she actually pulls it off pretty well in this movie. She brings like a good sense of charm and innocence, but also she can pull off the badass scenes that she has to do. I think overall it's great casting. It works very well.
She did a really good job.
Yeah, I mean, you got a little taste of it in Batman vs Superman, but like not really much. She doesn't really say much in that movie.
No.
So
very quick in that movie.
Yeah. So this it's full on her movie, and I think it delivered for sure. Now, what did you think of Chris Pine?
I thought Chris Pine was. I'll say Gal Gadot was the standout, but Chris Pine did a really good job in this movie. Really funny.
Yeah, he kept the entertainment value like really up for me.
He kept scenes moving quick, and he did a really good job in this movie. Very underrated actor.
Couple of funny scenes with him in this movie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Between him and Gal Gadot, whatever.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna refer to her as Wonder Woman for the rest of the video. Yeah. So Wonder Woman.
Starts off with an interesting origin story.
Yeah.
I didn't really expect there to be a connection with Greek mythology, but there is.
I did like that though.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. This movie is very vibrant in the beginning of the movie on the Themyscira, I believe it's called, her island.
I think so.
And then it kind of goes into bleak World War I territory, and she's thrown into that situation. And I just thought all that tied together pretty well. Kind of cool how they tied it into history like that.
Yeah.
And lots of cool action scenes for sure.
Yes, for sure.
But wouldn't you say the villains were pretty weak?
You know what? At this point in our superhero and our blockbusters these days, I don't even get fazed when we have a bad villain because they're all bad. They literally, and that's not. I'm not. That's negative to the movie. Trust me, but it's just like. Can any movie get it right? I can't even name the last good villain we had in a blockbuster.
Krennic from Rogue One was a good villain.
He's good, but like, why they're all so? This movie is super cliche villains, like super cliche. Like,
super over the top Germans.
Yeah, it's like just come on. It can be so.
There's 3 villains technically, and they're all kind of like. Rushed.
Yeah, there's 2 throughout the movie you think that are villains, and then there's one thrown in the last minute, and that's the actual villain. It's like...
And it's like a super over-the-top CG fight. It's like, okay.
That's my biggest, I would say, negative. It's just like, that's the bad guy aspect CGI. It's like, come on.
But I would say Man of Steel and Batman v Superman tried a lot harder to have a good villain, though, than this and Suicide Squad.
I like Lex Luthor a lot more than the villain in this movie.
And Zod.
I like Zod a lot more. Whoever that girl was in Man of Steel that was also villain, she was okay, but like Zod was the main villain.
Yeah.
Do you remember who she was? I remember there was like a...
Feora?
There was a girl villain in that movie.
Her name's Feora, I think.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm just remembering that. But yeah, and one prop I want to give this, and you can back me up, is that this movie actually had a pretty good story, and they melded things together.
Yeah, it did.
Because that's the problem with the EU movies so far. They're trying to add so much at once, so many building offs and universe things, but this is just super compact story, and they did a really good job, like you said, melding the World War I in there. It was really well done.
I like how they had some fun character moments in there. Some scenes where it slows down but also keeps you interested.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the other DC movies does not really have that. They just kind of go. We gotta do this. We gotta go do this. We gotta go defeat this person and do this.
We gotta cut her heart out.
Yeah, we gotta cut her heart out.
No.
But this one is, they take their time, and it works. It blends pretty well, I think, and it's the first time that DC has managed to do a really strong, solid film.
Now, we were talking about this at the...
Since Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, I've not seen Dark Knight Rises yet. I've only seen the first two.
Come on, man.
I know. No, but we were talking about this end of the movie. What did you think of the runtime?
I thought it was a little too long.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. It did not need to be almost 2.5 hours, because plus commercials, we were in there for almost 3 hours, and it was like, come on.
Yeah, we could have shaved off 20. It's 2 hours and 20. Shave off 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I think that'd be perfect.
That would have been good.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun watching it. Good action scenes. Good acting across the board. Good story. I really enjoyed myself during this one.
I did too. I gotta add this one to my DC collection because I have all of them so far, even Suicide Squad.
Oh, that's a hard one to hear.
Yeah.
So yeah, what would you rate this new DC movie?
I would give it a good. I'd give it a good 7.5 out of 10 stars. Because it's a definite fun movie. It's well done, well made. But there's just some things like the runtime and the terrible villains, like they just shave off a few points there. But it's still a very solid movie, and DC, good job.
Yeah, I'd give it the exact same thing, 7.5 out of 10 stars. I seriously think they did the best job they could with a Wonder Woman movie. I don't really see they could...
I'm happy that they were able to pull it off.
If you did a better villain and you shaved off the runtime, that's the only thing I really could have done. But like, they really made a good story out of this, a good origin story, and I was very happy how they put it on screen. All props to the director, Patty
Jenkins.
Yeah, I was gonna say Barry Jenkins, but that's different. That's Moonlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patty Jenkins, very first movie I think too. Well, no, she made
no.
Monster.
Yeah.
But she did a lot of TV. But this is big for her. She's a very big career move.
And one thing that's kind of a fun thing that some critics have noticed, that there's a lot of like homages to the original Superman movie in this.
It does,
and,
yeah.
There are a few, like if you watch it, you can see a couple references to it, and that's one of my favorite movies of all time. So it's definitely fun to watch.
And I'll be honest here, my favorite DCU character right now is Batman, but right underneath it would be Wonder Woman over. I mean, I like Superman, but he's kind of stale in both Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. Even though he's better in Batman v Superman,
he just seems depressed all the time.
He seems depressed. There's no fun in him. Where Wonder Woman, there's a lot we got to know about her. So I'd say she's my second favorite character in this universe so far.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is our review of Wonder Woman. Tell us what you think down below of the movie and your ranking of the DCU movies so far. What would your rankings be? I'm very curious.
Okay, Batman vs Superman. Then I'm sorry, I gotta say my enjoyment level of Man of Steel is just a little higher, even though this is Wonder Woman's a more solid film.
Yep.
Then Wonder Woman, and then Suicide Squad, which that's way below though. Those three are way up here. Suicide Squad's down there.
Yeah, I'd say the same. Well, I wouldn't say the exact same thing. I'd say Batman v Superman, Wonder Woman, Man of Steel, and then all the way down the ground, Suicide Squad.
I'm hoping Justice League takes #1 though. I really hope it does.
I hope so, but a
couple months away.
There's now Josh Whedon being thrown there to do some extra reshoots, and just it's getting a little messy. And Zack Snyder has not proven himself yet. So
it's 3 hours long.
Which I'll take that, you know.
Yeah.
If
it's got all the superheroes in it, I'll be pretty dang entertained.
They have to. If it's good, I'll be there for 4 hours. I don't care.
Yeah.
Which will be after all the trailers. You'll be there for literally 4 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be there opening night. So yeah, thanks again for reaching us to 300. Let's keep getting it going. And my film is out there right now, Obliterate. Please go check it out. His film's gonna be coming out.
I'll make a post about it eventually, or something to inform you guys about it. Put a trailer out there or something, you know. It's coming soon.
And then next week we'll have reviews for Captain Underpants, first epic movie or whatever that's called, The Mummy, and maybe Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah.
We'll go crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.